Hi, in this video we are going to show you how to open a shipping tube and have a rolled print become flat. So we have here a shipping tube from Obey Giant, and we are going to open it by scoring the outside rim of the plastic tube. So what we're essentially doing right now is just slicing the shipping tape, and then it should just peel right off. And then give this a quick open. On the inside you will see that it is kind of crumpled on the edges, and that is normal for that to occur in shipping. But at Shepard Fairey's factory or studio, they know what they're doing, so they put an allowance in each side, so when it does crumple, it doesn't affect the actual print. So then you give a peel back. Luckily, they put a tab on the end of their tape. This is very smart and considerate. And then when you take the tape out, you can either rip the other side off or tape it down like this. The reason being, you don't want your print to roll back onto the tape and destroy your print. So we're going to get rid of this tape. Before I go further, I'm going to glove up real quick as we handle the print. So before flattening, I like to inspect. You can see it decompressing. So on this one you can see it did shift in shipping. So I think it's safe to assume that it was once centered, but now where we have about 7 inches there, we have about 3 inches here. We have a very nice letterpress. And Shepard Fairey usually throws in a couple of goodies, usually a sticker or two, and then also his manifesto, which is kind of like a generic certificate of authenticity. It doesn't have anything specifically to the piece or anything, but it's included with each of his prints. So now you can see we have this really nice letterpress print with these nice deckled edges, but you can see it's all curly. So if we gently put it out, it curls back. So what we're going to do about that have a little bit of the shipping dust in there, is we're going to take the shipping tube and then take the paper, this craft butcher paper that it came in. And this could be very nerve-wracking for most people. And take this to the corner. We're going to put that there. We're going to gently, with equal pressure on both sides, you see my thumbs pushing it in. We're going to take it, make sure this is protected. I don't think we have enough paper on that side. Give me one moment. Let me see if I have another sheet. All right. To protect the print, we'll put this glassine over. You don't have to have the glassine specifically, but if you do have acid-free tissue paper, or if it comes with a tissue paper or craft paper, then you could use that also. It will usually use acid-free materials. So now, I'm going to pick this up and then roll in the direction against the curl. And I can feel here on the craft paper, the edge of the paper kind of giving resistance. And then unroll. And then let's roll that again. So paper, when it's created, is created from different fibers. And those fibers, just like rocks and minerals, they have different elements in there, and they grow in one certain direction. So it's like the paper has a grain. And with that grain, paper also has a memory. So if it's produced flat, it usually remembers it's flat. But if it gets put into a confined area, like a shipping tube, then it starts to retrain its memory and become curled to the form of the tube. But you can retrain its memory to become flat. So now you can see it's not all bouncy. Or maybe you can't. Looks like it's not focusing. I'm sorry. There we go. You can see that it's now not all bouncy. It's fairly flat. The print is still in mint condition. So then what we will do next is it's good to have a clean surface. In this case, we're using foam board. You want your surface not only to be clean, but to also be acid-free. You can either use acid-free foam board, which is also called museum conservation board, or you could also use matte board. But if you use matte board, make sure that it's also acid-free or archival. And then place another clean surface on top like I did here. You can see it's not even springing or pushing it up. We took most of the curl out already. And then put a nice heavy object on top, like a book. And then leave it here for about 48 hours maybe. And you should have a very crispy, nice, flat print. Thank you.